Let's pivot and talk about the Charlotte Hornets. As you guys know, my girlfriend's favorite basketball player, Mason Plumlee, is available for a first-round pick. And I put out a tweet saying that as much as I love Mason Plumlee and that he's having a career year, I wouldn't even give up a protected first-round pick for Mason. But I'd give you 2 second-round picks. Oh, yeah, it's an expiring contract, and he would be just an elite backup big for a team unless a catastrophic injury in the next 10 days happens to somebody starting center on a championship team. So I doubt that happens. Kelly Oubre is available for Dre Talk. He's a little bit harder to gauge because he did suffer, a wrist or a hand injury, and that's just going to take a little bit of time. But the big name is Jalen McDaniels. The Suns, the Raptors, the Jazz, the Pacers, and the San Antonio Spurs have all hit up the Charlotte Hornets for Jalen McDaniels. As a player who's a 6'9" forward, he's 24 years old. He's the brother that's 2 years older than Jaden McDaniels, the Timberwolves Swiss Army knife. The man played for San Diego State, unlike his brother who played for the University of Washington. Teams with interest are projected to have cap space this off season, as McDaniels may opt out to wait till free agency to court McDaniels instead of a trade, such as the Pacers, Spurs, and Jazz, because McDaniels will be unrestricted. But at the same time, most of these teams might pull the trigger now because of trading assets so they can get first dibs on him and develop a report. What are your thoughts? I just think the Charlotte Hornets, if they would have sold, they would have sold earlier in the year because they're already bad with these players.
I don't know. I like Jan. I don't think they should get rid of him, but definitely trade Mason. Definitely trade Oubre. Definitely try to trade Hayward. I don't think it'll work, but definitely try and trade as many pieces as you can.
I just think it's like, look, if the Hornets were gonna be sellers, I mean, this team's already in the brick for Vic conversation without even really trying. They have the same team they did last year. They're arguably the worst team with the Pistons and the Rockets, and so right here they don't even have to trade anyone to be putting them in the tank for Vic. But the thing is, I guess trading these players will give you the assets that if you wanted to not only draft the superstar this offseason, you can maybe even make a big old trade, do a sign and trade of a Miles Bridges or something, because you still got Miles Bridges a restricted free agent, which that whole situation's weird. And because they denied talking to him and denied that they were going to sign him. I bet you the NBA called them and was like, look, if this report is freaking true that you're thinking about bringing Miles Bridges, no, make that motherfucker sit. But goddamn, this is weird, and I think just time will tell what's going to happen in Charlotte, but I don't know. Moving on.